Alright, alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the channel and here to do a news video. We're talking about all the world of sports. Just want to get this out of the way at 3 o'clock instead of just waiting. So, for football, there's a few things from Sheffield. There's more from like JPA football. First one from Sheffield is Houston, Texas announced they're building a sports and entertainment destination that will include their headquarters and training complex. It's going to be an 83-acre project in Bridgeland, which is northwest Houston, called Toro District. It is scheduled to open in 2029. They should be on off the line before that, but whatever. So, Max Crosby says he just wants to play football and be left the fuck alone in regards to trade rumors surrounding him, because there have been a bunch of rumors that he could get traded. Rumors, Ravens center Tyler Linderbaum is expected to be a top free agent target for the Chargers if he reaches free agency. They definitely need to help their offensive line for sure. I would look at the Giants to get Tyler Linderbaum, though, because John Harbaugh. But the Chargers could get him, because they definitely need a center. And you have Joe Allen, Sean Slater coming back from injury. We'll see if they can try and get Tyler Linderbaum. So, Marlon Humphrey, the Ravens corner, was at the Seahawks Super Bowl parade, and he drew some heavy criticism for attending it. I think he's just happy for his former coach. But he's playing like shit the past few seasons, so it kind of is rightful criticism. Rumors, many league executives are expecting the Eagles to entertain trade offers this offseason for star wide receiver A.J. Brown. I don't know, man. I could see him getting moved, but I just don't think it's going to happen. But I do think he could get moved, though, with all the cryptic shit he's posted during the season. But I just don't think he will. So, from Tom Pelissero, the Raiders are hiring Mike McCoy as assistant head coach. He spent 4 years as the Chargers head coach and finished last season as the Titans interim coach. Well, I think that might be it for the little NFL we have here. There wasn't much so far today, but a few things there. So let's move on to a few NBA, some NBA. So Jeremy Sohan, free agent forward, plans to sign with the New York Knicks after he clears waivers. His agent of Gersh Sports tells ESPN Sohan had 10 interested suitors after being released from the Spurs on Wednesday and landed on the Knicks as his new team. They get Alvarado and now Sohan. He will sign a deal for the rest of the season. He averaged 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 25 minutes across 212 games for the Spurs. So we'll see how he does off the bench and see how much he plays. De'Aaron Fox is replacing Giannis in the 2026 All-Star Game. Cade Cunningham, Detroit Pistons All-Star in Arlington, Texas native Cade Cunningham has purchased a minority ownership stake for his hometown MLB team, the Texas Rangers. He told ESPN. So Cade Cunningham, minority stake in the Texas Rangers. Washington Wizards center Alex Sarge sustained a right hamstring strain and will miss approximately 2 weeks. So he won't be playing the Rising Stars game. He's going to be out for at least like 2 weeks with a hamstring injury. Dylan Brooks has been suspended for 1 game for picking up his 16th technical foul last night, so he will serve a 1-game suspension for that. Jay Williams says the college basketball product's better than the NBA product right now. I kind of agree with it, man. I feel like I just enjoy college ball more than the NBA. It's not saying the NBA has bad games. It's just I'm more into the college game. Feels like year after year. Blake Griffin, Amari Stoudemire, and Doc Rivers are among the finalists for the Naismith Hall of Fame. And one last thing is Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to have surgery for growth in his knee. He's going to have season-ending surgery. It's going to remove growth in it. its PVNS was discovered in an MRI during a physical after he was traded. So he'll be out for the year. That is all for basketball here. So let's move on. So this is from WrestleVotes Radio and Fightful Select. So WWE has reportedly yet to determine the direction of how Jade Cargill will defend her championship against at WrestleMania. Some of the names pitched are Tiffany Stratton, Charlotte Flair. I really don't want to see Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill again. I don't really want to. Charlotte, I really don't care. Man, so creative, man. That creative team. How is the creative team so incompetent at their jobs, man? They have no direction. So they don't have even a direction of who they're going to defend. She's going to defend the title against. Another thing from WrestleVotes Radio and Fightful Select: WWE reportedly held a multi-department company meeting this week to address the lower than expected ticket sales for WrestleMania. Despite this, the company plans to keep ticket prices as is. Maybe don't make the prices cost a whole mortgage of a house. You know, charge $20,000 for the nosebleeds and act surprised when the ticket sales are low. It's like these fake reactors when they react to wrestling going, oh my god. They shouldn't be surprised. The shows aren't great. Yeah, people aren't going to pay for them. Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar has reportedly been discussed for WrestleMania 42. Not really much of a surprise here. So SmackDown last week averaged about 1.4 million viewers. Last week, it's actually the highest viewership since the episode that saw AJ Lee's return in September last year. And AEW crowned two new champions last night. Kyle Fletcher defeated Tommaso Ciampa to become the TNT champion. G-Way made Tommaso Ciampa look strong, just win the title and then lose it immediately. And then Tekla defeated Chris Statlander. Chris Statlander deserves better. Keeps running through here. I Show Speed teases a potential return to WrestleMania, to WWE at WrestleMania. You got WrestleMania coming up. You maybe see me there, maybe not. I'm not trying to get beat up. We'll see. That's all from WrestleOps here. Let's move on to NASCAR. So Tony Stewart in the media center said today that he isn't planning another truck race this year, and definitely not another Daytona 500. NASCAR and Coca-Cola extend their partnership. Body Armor also gets NASCAR's official sports drink status. Keeps running through here. Okay, let's go over the schedule for today at 4, ARCA practice. Track practice at 5, then at 6, race day, and 7:21, the start of the duels. And then the other ones will probably start at like 8 something. And then Friday, 1:30 ARCA qualifying, 3 truck qualifying, 4:30 in the CW app for the O'Reilly series, 4:35 on FS1 Cup practice, 7:53 truck race, Saturday, 10 CW app O'Reilly qualifying, 12:15 Fox for the ARCA race, 3 for Cup practice, and then 5:15 in CW app for O'Reilly for the race, and then Sunday 12:30 race day, 3:13 Cup green flag. Your weather for today: 20% chance of rain. Friday 5% chance of rain. Saturday 10% chance of rain, and Sunday 55% chance of rain. So, and then 55 doesn't seem great, but the local meteorologist said there's optimism. It's probably like 50% chance of rain. Feels like all the time. I mean, it wasn't 65%, went down to 55. So. Kyle Busch won the pole for the Daytona 500. Chase Briscoe going to be on the front row, but Kyle Busch won the pole for the 500. So Kyle Larson isn't going anywhere. The two-time Cup champions reached a contract extension through 2031 to remain at Hendrick Motorsports. The contract was up after the season. Cliff Daniels has signed up for multiple additional years. Not really much of a surprise here. And I think that's might be it for NASCAR. A little bit of NASCAR news here. The last one I had there was Kyle Larson signing the extension. So let's move on to baseball here. So, yesterday, Chris Bassett, right-hander Chris Bassett, the Baltimore Orioles were in agreement on a one-year, $18.5 million contract. Sources tell ESPN he joins a overhauled rotation that includes Shane Baz, Zach Eflin, Kyle Bradish, Trevor Rogers, Dean Kremer. So they're signing Chris Bassett to a one-year, $18 million contract, spending some money right there. And Cade Cunningham purchased a minority stake for his hometown team, the Texas Rangers. I talked about that for NBA, but I figured I would mention it for MLB since it's kind of MLB. Just need some stuff to talk about for baseball. Now there's a few Dodger things here if it's on MLB deadline that they re-signed some players. The Phillies, they released Nick Castellanos per team announcement. I think I said this yesterday, and that they would either release him or trade him, and they really end up releasing him. Are we going to see another Detroit reunion? Now, the Minnesota Twins are acquiring Anthony Bonda from the Dodgers per team announcement. I believe it's for cash. The Dodgers DFA'd him last week. Oh no, the women in LA have dropped to their knees. The D-backs have agreed to terms with free agent right-hander Paul Sewald. The A's traded Mitch Spence to the Royals. The Dodgers have agreed to terms with free agent utility man Kike Hernandez. I believe it's a one-year deal. The Guardians are finalizing a 2-year minor league deal with free agent right-hander Ben Lively. Sebastian Walcott, the Rangers' top prospect, has a UCL tear and will miss most, if not all, of the 2026 season. The Los Angeles Dodgers made sure Max Muncy isn't going anywhere either. They signed him to a one-year, $10 million extension through 2027. He'll earn $7 million in 2027 with a $10 million club option, or $3 million buyout in 2028. It just keeps getting steals of contracts. The Twins agreed to terms with Liam Hendricks. And that is all the baseball news here. So, that's all to say for this video for the world of sports. So, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Check them out. Peace.